tonight's prize. If you win, she's yours. Only one of you comes down alive.
Turn over.
Get up! Everyone! Go! Move your asses! Everyone, close off! Strip! Faster! Faster! Strip, damn it! Strip! Down! Now get the wall! Down! Move down! Hurry up! If you want out of here, you'll have to be clean!
Mushun said he kept a garden in his heart. That was his hope. How he kept it alive. There was no war there. No chaos. No massacre or death.
Move it!
That's where he said Mushun and Lingju lived. They had a field, had clothes to wear, and they had sons and grandsons. And Mushun said that as long as the hope in his heart was alive, nothing could kill us. It was later, I finally learned everything they put us through was to kill one man. The most powerful man in the world. And that was the only way we could earn our freedom. In the winter of New Reign of Peace, year 24, I was sent to the Bronze Tower. It was that year, Cao Cao allied with Eastern Wu to capture Guan Yu, dead or alive. Emperor Xian brought his ministers to Bronze Sparrow Tower, Cao Cao's palace, to wait for his return. When the general did return, a blizzard was raging.
Dew turns to frost. He whom I love.
Sophie, control yourself.
Don't scream, don't scream. When the kingdom falls to me, I promise to make you a real empress.
Sure enough, is he. And there in mid-water,
Hands off. You know that I'm already an empress. I don't need your title.
and there.
Your Highness, the army returns in morning guard.
And there in mid-water, sure enough.
shame you married him. That puppet.
In the snow, among strange faces, I stood alone, awaiting my fate. And it was there I saw Mushun again, behind Emperor Xion, and his crowd of ministers and eunuchs.
How could this happen? Father!
Chancellor!
How could you take your leave of me so soon? Father! Prepare for the King of Wei! Welcome, Chancellor.
Chancellor? This performance was quite a shock to me.
And no doubt a disappointment to some of you. I must state that when he took Fancheng, Guan Yu was killed by Lu Meng. Sun Quan, the traitor, sent me Guan Yu's head to sow discord between Liu Bei and I. However, I received Guan Yu with full rights, and I ordered the army into mourning. We will honor Guan Yu in the name of the House of Han.
I commend your wisdom, Chancellor. Guan Yu served us loyally and deserves our full honors!
Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor!
My lord! My lord! My lord! My lord! My lord! My lord, look! Look what I found for you!
This was the most powerful man on Earth. My heart quivered in terror. And Mushun, I didn't know where you were. doing here?
The palace sent me to deliver a new medicine for Cao Cao.
The stars in multitudes. Will they really fall when the 4 stars align? Because if so, I don't know if we can escape what those stars are bringing.
I've heard that he treats you very well.
That doesn't really matter, does it? Isn't this all a game? I have to go back. Be careful.
My lord, my lord. My lord, my lord. My lord, they said you were here, so I came, but I wondered if I should, because what if you weren't, but you really are here? I'll be as concise as I possibly can. I have new medicine, and this one wasn't easy to find.
It cures headaches?
No, your loins.
Lies. They're fine.
My lord, my lord.
In the year of gun and sea, when the 4 stars align, a new dynasty shall take the throne.
Lord Astrologer.
Greetings, Chancellor.
This year we've had blizzards and drought. By your readings, when will seasonal balance be restored?
I'm afraid that will be difficult.
Are the stars unfavorable?
The stars are very favorable when the 4 stars align. Blood will be spilled. It is foretold. Dynasties change when gun crosses sea. This is divine will. Lord of Wei, I implore you, obey heaven's will and take your prize.
Are you aware of the penalty for treason?
This is not my desire. It's the will of heaven. Would the Lord of Wei oppose heaven's will?
Chancellor, please take heaven's prize. Those who oppose heaven meet their death. 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 Those who oppose heaven meet their death.
All things proceed in good order, without needless description. The stars will explain themselves, without your help. You're all blasphemers. Seal the doors. From this day forward, the divination hall is forbidden to all.
As long as your father is alive, the kingdom will never belong to you. But of course, you know this better than I do. You long for something you shouldn't dare. And I can help you. if you do gain the kingdom, I will be your queen.
Greetings, my lord.
This is my armory. The owners of all these blades, they had a past with me. They fought with me, or against me. But today, they sleep in the ground. This halberd was Liv Bus. In the middle is Guan Yu's green dragon, crescent blade. Sometimes I visit them. I thought I was a god, but today, I realized I was wrong. Guan Yu, you were the god. And I talked to them. It's up to me personally to write the memorial of every man here, because I'm the only one who understands them.
I don't understand. You've been fighting your entire life. But for what?
Outside of this palace, every man needs to work and fight. Every day, every year they do this. And they have to keep going, because with a unified will, one day, the world will be ours.
My world ends with the people I care about. And a place to call home.
The safest place to call home is the dust. Just like them.
Since we all return to the dust, what good is gaining the world? My mother gave it to me.
Your mother? Why do I want the world? When the world is ours. When the world is ours, the death, the chaos, the massacres, the struggles between neighbors, that will all stop.
No death, chaos, massacres. No struggles between neighbors. It sounded exactly like the world in Mushun's heart. But how many lives and conspiracies would it take to reach that place?
He whom I love, I went down the river to look
Your Majesty,
for
issue the edict.
he whom I love.
Your Highness, if we have the will, victory can be ours with this stroke. Our fate hangs on this decision.
When the four stars align, does that truly signal the end of a dynasty?
Your Highness, in the 4th year of Emperor Ping, Wang Mong and the Red Eyebrows rebelled. The rebellion in Emperor Wen's 7th year, his death, the fall of the Yelong Kingdom, and the Yellow Turban Rebellion all happened under the alignment of the 4 stars. Your Majesty, if the 4 stars meeting is not the end of a dynasty, what do you think it is?
So then, killing him will end the danger to my throne. He isn't Dong Zhou! Very well then. I will issue the edict. You are the ones who forced me to do it. You are the ones.
Chancellor.
My lord, I'm sorry I'm late. My lord, you aren't hurt, are you?
Tomorrow we visit the palace.
Yes, sir!
Put your sword away.
I realized in that moment what a fool I was. If the armies of an entire generation couldn't kill him, how was I, a girl, a lone girl, to kill him? But there are some things, once put in motion, that are impossible to stop.
Announcing the Lord of Wei! Announcing the Lord of Wei!
Royal favor precedes you. You may retain your shoes and blade at court.
Allow me, sir.
Take them off.
Royal favor precedes you. You may retain your shoes and blade at court.
His Majesty arrives!
Ministers, be seated.
Thanks, Your Majesty.
Those with petitions, state your business. Those without, please retire.
I have business. Last night, my hunters caught some excellent wild game. I'd like to share with the court. Would your grace care to partake?
Very well. Let us engage in a magnificent feast.
I have one more invitation. To my empress.
I'm afraid my stomach won't allow it.
Dr. Jean?
Right, I'll take a look.
Lord Fu, I've been wanting to share a drink with you for some time. Will you be joining our celebrated feast today?
I already ate.
Get away!
So do I examine her or not?
Never mind. Begin the feast.
Yes, sir. Chancellor, since you've brought us this great game, I have a gift for you as well.
The 7-star dagger.
Yes. You use this dagger to protect the Han lands from the traitorous Dong Zhou. And though you failed to kill him, you won many honors. Today I present this dagger to you as an honor and a warning.
As an honor. And a warning. Well, Your Majesty, I accept. But, speaking of that, I think the decision to assassinate Dong Zhuo was that of a rash young man.
Chancellor, are you saying that you regret your services to the nation?
Regret? Since those days, nobles have fought each other for scraps of the nation, all in the name of restoring Han glory. Does killing one man accomplish that? Begin!
It is ready.
Only the most fortunate ever enjoy a dish like this.
With your name, step forward to receive your portion. Chief Cavalry Attendant Yong Liet. Royal Advisor Lord Shugui. Rights Instructor Dong Huai. Xiaowei Guards Left Commander Chen Meng. Vice Censor Du Gun. Vice Records Minister Yao Ji.
Enjoy.
This seems a bit too exotic, Chancellor.
We've all had enough fine wine and prime meat to last us a lifetime. Let's try something new. Eat. Eat. Eat! Eat! Why aren't you eating? Your Majesty, would you speak for me?
Ministers, sample it.
Eat, bear paw.
Eat, bear paw.
How dare you all disobey an imperial decree?
Your Majesty, I'll try it.
Now, Chancellor, are you satisfied?
Before it's been cooked. Even before it's skinned. All of you want the meat.
This has nothing to do with them.
I don't know what you mean.
I was the one behind the attempt on your life. It was me.
Your Majesty. Now I'm certain you don't write with your left hand. Tell me, who forced you to do this?
You didn't want my father dead, did you? The Saos have served the Han throne and asked for nothing in return. But if what we receive for our loyalty, after all this time, is the throne we nobly uphold, seeking vengeance. Well then, I wonder if a coup isn't in order.
Control yourself! Tell me who it was.
Halmonda, it was me. I forced him to do it.
So did I. I did. I am responsible.
Such a rush. You're all in such a rush. I don't fear having enemies.
It's having foolish enemies that frightens me.
And enemies like you
are nothing short of an insult. Arrest them!
My father's innocent. I was the one behind it. If someone has to die, it should be me. You've killed so many of his empresses. What's another? I just have one request. I want Cao Pi himself to send me to my grave.
So traitors! I have a special place for you!
Father!
The usurpers will be punished, my daughter. You're loyal to the last. Death is nothing to fear.
Father! 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 The usurpers will be punished. Be loyal to the last. Death is nothing to fear. Do it.
What are you doing?
Your Highness, she is your queen. Say something.
Is there anyone left who would even listen to me?
You need only speak, Your Majesty. And I will obey.
As the Lord of Wei wishes.
Win the people's hearts and win the kingdom. Is this heaven's will? The end of the Han?
Lord Fu.
This cruelty is amazing. And people cheer this?
Fu Wan is no ordinary criminal. He tried to have the King of Wei killed. Of course people hate him.
But why?
In this world with war and famine everywhere, simply having a warm house and a full belly are a lot to be thankful for. And the Lord of Wei gives us those in Yajang.
Up to that point, I thought Cao Cao's death was the will of the people. I believed it to be just. I also thought it was the only way Mushun and I would escape. Did you see what happened to those assassins?
They weren't ours.
So many people want him
The
dead.
Master said too many are watching the court. It's up to us. We have to.
And what happens if we fail? We should run. I refuse to believe, in a world this big, there's no place for us.
It is big. But it's the Lord of Wei's world.
How can we know if we don't try?
What life can you have with me?
My lord, you should drink your medicine. It's getting cold.
Chancellor.
Chiban.
Oh, yes. My lord.
What is it?
General, you weren't playing at your best today. I dare say your mind was elsewhere, perhaps?
What puts you in such a talkative mood today?
I'm just happy for the Chancellor. Things are always better with incredible lover in your bed. He hasn't had his headaches for a long time.
My father's bed may be warm, but I go through my days like I'm walking on thin ice.
If I'm not mistaken, it's the death of the Fu clan that's troubling you, is it not?
I feel like it's not finished. The longer he stays silent about it, the more it bothers me.
Well, the Chancellor, he gets more difficult to read every day.
Pe, come forward to me. I want to see your face. I'm going to ask you some questions. I only want you to answer yes or no.
Chancellor, I was just coming to see you.
That night. The night of the attack. You knew they were coming. And timed your attack on them. Didn't you?
Chancellor...
I only want you to say yes or no.
I only...
Yes or no?
No.
You used your affair with the Empress to find out when the assassination would happen. Because you wanted to blame the Emperor for the conspiracy. Isn't that right?
No.
Son. Come here.
Chancellor. The Emperor is incompetent, and the days of Han are over. Why do we protect him?
Come here.
Chancellor, it's just... the four stars are aligning. If we don't follow Heaven's rule, then
Come here!
Chancellor.
Don't call me Chancellor. Call me Dad.
Dad.
Thinking back, I don't believe I ever hugged you when you were growing up. Now let me look at you. One last question. Through no fault of my own, would you like it if I became Emperor? The only reason your dad is alive is that I don't trust anyone. The window lamp.
Yes, my lord.
We can't have them thinking I'm old. So many people think I'll kill the Emperor, so they try to kill me. Am I that easy to kill? If they don't know my heart, they can't get close enough to strike.
As wise as you are, Chancellor, who could ever harm you?
Do you know when the best time to kill me would be? I don't know if my headaches are corrupting my mind, or if my worries are causing them. But if I could fall asleep and never wake up, I promise you that day would truly be the end of my worries.
I stared down at the haggard face of the tyrant, and the records it bore of old wounds and old battles. I wondered what kind of woman it would take to soften the heart of this hardened man who had never trusted anyone. Suddenly, I found myself missing Mushun. When do we strike?
We will soon, but not yet.
Why do we have to kill him?
Isn't this what we've been working for? Hey, why are you crying?
What are we doing?
What we have to do.
And then we pass our days in peace. We can go to that place in your heart.
In a world like this, where do you think a place like that really exists?
You said all we have to do is keep that hope alive.
I can't give you what you want. What you want. A truly whole, peaceful life. Only he can give you.
You're insane.
Killing one of them is a difficult matter as it is. Their armies are formidable, not to be taken lightly. We go into this knowing that.
We do this alone, and we'll end up dead like Dong Zhou and Fu Han. Which is why we can't risk all our forces on a single attack. We have to divide and conquer.
Before the 4 stars align, on the 15th of the 12th month,
We will crush the Sao traitors. Now when the moment comes, our forces will attack from within and without. Chancellor. Father. I know I was wrong.
My headaches are getting worse. And when news of my condition gets out, the nation will be in danger. I'm afraid our position will change. Are you aware that there have been soldiers scouting around Yajum? Have you seen them? It's time for you to gather your men. Bring the Emperor to Bronze Sparrow Tower. Say it's for a hunting expedition, but don't force him.
Yes, sir.
Pierre. I trust you.
Ministers, please rise.
Our thanks, Your Majesty.
Those with petitions, state your business. Those without, please retire.
Lord Cao Cao petitioning the throne.
Speak, Minister.
Liu Bei and Sun Quan incite rebellion. Allow me to lead an army to crush them. Cao, you barbarian! You again? You want to launch campaigns and you want to crush rebels? Are you the Emperor? Or am I?
Your Highness.
I'm not finished yet. No, you may not.
Your Highness, General Cao Pi seeks an audience.
It is denied him. That bastard's name is the last thing I want to hear.
General, Cao Pi seeks a royal audience.
And regarding what matter do you petition the court?
The King of Wei invites His Majesty to Yajung for a winter hunting expedition.
Huh. And if I refuse?
I beg Your Majesty to return to Yajung with me.
Sao traitors seized his grace for a hunting expedition in Yajung. Get there and protect the Emperor.
Chancellor, I'm happy to see you alive and well. I was worried.
Jiben hasn't been able to rid me of my headaches completely. But he treats them well enough.
Chancellor, you may cancel the winter hunt if you wish.
With war and drought plaguing the kingdom, we need the winter hunt to demonstrate your power.
Very true, Chancellor.
There. Your Majesty.
Why don't you shoot?
He got one! His Highness got one!
The bow and arrow belong to you. So the deer belongs to you as well. Do you like deer? Later we'll hunt together.
If you like something, do you have to kill it?
There's a place I want to show you.
My lord, stop here.
This is my final resting place. So you know, when I die, I plan to bring this war with me to my grave. And then I'll be buried here forever.
Master, be careful.
Jianbo, I was looking for you, but you weren't here. I thought you were dead.
Manga, I'm not that fast. I'm still waiting to bury you.
Will it be finished on schedule?
Manga, are you planning on moving in ahead of schedule? Oh. No wonder the Chancellor smells like that. He brings a fair maiden today. To hold such company, she must be a beautiful young creature. She reminds me of the most beautiful woman I've ever seen, Diao Chan. Going blind didn't bother me, because I didn't need my eyes again after seeing such striking beauty like that.
Three years after retaking Yan Province, winter. Taking of Pengzheng,
Siege of Xiapi,
Eastern Campaign
to capture Luba. Luba was brave but lacked strategy. My troops captured him alive in an ambush. We seized Tiao Chan with him. Their only daughter escaped. The following day, I ordered Lubu beheaded. A regrettable end for such a hero. None who watched that day were unmoved. I knew Diao Chan was a woman of indisputable character, but her resolve impressed me when she knelt to receive her husband's head in front of all my soldiers. I may be a brave general, but I've never seen bravery like that.
Come on, hurry.
The mistress only has a slight cold. I don't understand what's so urgent.
We can't think like that. The Chancellor's concerns must be ours.
I understand.
Hurry.
Jiben? Are you bothered that I'm doing your job?
I'm shocked that you would ask. Your hands are much more sensitive than mine, thanks to your condition. So I'm more than willing to leave this to you. By now you're quite skilled, I'm sure of that. To see an old affliction become a cure, and your tender care for her, how can I not be moved?
Jiben, why don't you let me see your tongue? Swollen with nonsense.
Mistress, you remind me of someone.
Doctor,
Examine her condition, not her face.
But my lord, the resemblance is so close.
Are you talking about Lubu's wife, Diao-chan?
And the voice is even more like her.
Enough.
The Chancellor had this deer park built for you. This is the first time he's ever done this for a woman. He's very good to you.
If they don't know my heart, they can't get close enough to strike.
The alignment of the 4 stars was closer every day. And all our fates would be revealed the instant they met. But I suddenly felt that life wasn't misery, and that death was no release from it.
Hamunda may have eyes for you, but don't think you can make him yours.
You're our master?
The Han Nation is sick, and it needs a cure. We can only have lasting peace when power is returned to the Emperor.
In the world you speak of, if there's no place for me and the man I love, what in heaven's name makes you think I want it?
Rise! There is a secret, and it's time to reveal it. We have all waited 10 long years for this day to come. 10 years! How, Munda? He is the man whose death will avenge your parents!
You knew long ago, didn't you?
If we don't know these things, life is better.
Does a life like that have any meaning?
Being alive itself, that means enough.
Maybe he can tell me what life is for.
I hope from now on, we choose to live for ourselves.
Mushin. That night, I've regretted it ever since. I didn't know if that would be the last time I saw Mushin.
The Cao traitors plot to seize the throne, but we have His Majesty's secret orders, and the rebel fools will be exterminated tonight!
It was a new reign of peace, year 25, month 12, day 15. I thought of the first time I met Cao Cao. I was wearing red that night, too. That choice, like every other choice in my life, was made by someone else.
Who is this a memorial for?
My parents.
Why would you do it here?
Are you going to war?
Yes.
Against who?
My former subordinate, Guan Yu.
I've heard of him. That he's the bravest man under heaven. You're not afraid that's true, are you, General?
If fate allows it, we'll meet again.
Chancellor!
The Chancellor can give you everything that I can't.
Reward!
Excellent. Very nice. Very nice.
If that's the fate heaven has in store for me. I wish it would end this charade and make it clear.
Stars and multitudes fall.
Leave. Do your worst.
What you want, only he can give you.
So, you're the one she loves. Out!
Who approaches? We're here to fight the fire! Open the gate at once! Hurry! Lock the door! Kill the sound traitors! Save the Han!
It's the South traitor!
Kill him! It's the sound traitor! Let him kill him!
You are a traitor!
Usurper, I carry out the will of heaven! Kill them! Attack!
Why was it you?
Don't look back. Let's just keep riding like this.
If that's the case, then you are allowed your freedom.
Give me your armor. Allow me to lead them away.
You don't need to die for me.
I'm willing to die for you. For her, I'll risk my life for you.
You don't trust me?
Only because you are Cao Cao.
Mushun said he had to attack. He had to attack this cruel world. And our cruel fate. He said that he had to. So we would never owe anyone again.
Lingju. You shouldn't kill him.
You'll never understand.
He already promised me he wouldn't hurt you.
Don't leave me.
You must live on. Being alive is more important.
Without you, what's the point of being alive? Mushun was gone, and with him, the dream in his heart, and my only hope for the future. I finally understood where to find that place in his heart. The place where there was no war, no chaos, no massacre or death. Lingju and Mushun live there. There, they have a field they plow, and clothes to wear, and sons and grandsons. And Mushun said that as long as the hope in our hearts was alive, nothing could kill us.
The South Traitor is dead! South P, surrender!
The South Traitor is dead! The South Traitor is dead! The South Traitor is
Heretic!
dead!
My father is too brave to die! Don't believe his lies!
Kill every last one of them! You all saw! He's a man! Not a god! He's bleeding! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him!
The Chancellor lives! The Chancellor lives!
Shiban! It's time to put down your sword.
Your Majesty! My sons and I did our best! We did our best!
No!
Father! Father!
Enough! I've been killing people all of my life. I'm sick of death. Halt! Everyone out.
Chancellor!
Leave us!
Chancellor! You frightened me! How did you come out of the ground like that? Just like a...
You mean just like a ghost?
Those are your words, not mine!
Do you know why I built Bronze Sparrow Tower?
As a monument to your achievements, Chancellor.
A monument to Cao Cao. May his treachery and greed never be forgotten.
Of course! Or perhaps you were building a palace.
Did Bronze Sparrow Tower's defensibility pass your Majesty's notice?
Was it only because you were waiting for this day?
Were you not making the same preparations 10 years ago?
So you knew this day was coming.
Wasn't that the reason you gathered the children of parents I killed for this day?
Chancellor, you've killed so many! They weren't hard to find.
I killed their parents, and you killed their family line.
I never imagined you'd imprison me here.
You didn't really think it was just a winter hunt, did you?
The reality behind what you do is hard to discern, Chancellor!
I killed the astrology minister for his lies. That's reality. My tomb and Bronze Sparrow Tower are reality. The defensibility of Bronze Sparrow Tower is a reality. All of it was to preserve your throne and empire. To stop the wars from tearing your lands apart.
Why didn't you give me that power?
Without all my efforts, do you know how many emperors and kings your lands would have?
Sharing an era with you has been my greatest curse!
The only man who can truly rule is one who can sacrifice his own happiness for the submission of his people.
And so we've come to today. Now kill me! Or return my empire!
I've watched over you. Ever since I brought you to the capital when you were 15. If you had become a ruler who bound the nation together like the first of your line, I would have been as loyal as Zhongliang. Yours to command. An old horse can still miss the fields, and the oldest tortoise still knows his life will end. So, even though I shot the deer, it still belongs to you. I'm ashamed of my wasted life. Wasted because I couldn't unite these lands. Sean, I can't protect you anymore.
Sing for me, Your Majesty. Sing for me.
Thick grow the rush leaves, their white dew turns to frost. He whom I love, I went down the river to look for him. In mid-water, sure enough,
Trust me. I'll keep my promise to him. This is Mushan's sword. That pendant. I recognized it a long time ago. You had so many chances to kill me.
But if you knew who I was then, why did you keep me so close?
Life is shorter than you realize. Over in the blink of an eye. You're still young. Your heart is still pure. Come home with me, Jill. Jill, come home, please.